go ahead. Let's get into it. This is going to be for Sagittarius. What do Sagittarius need to know? What can we help them to see that we see, right? Well, one of the cards we see here is Destiny. This is like the Wheel of Fortune energy. And what does it say? It says for you to believe in your own dreams and passions. It says it is calling you to follow them. There is going to be some new things happening here for you. This is a turning point. I'm not going to read the whole card because remember, I'm not, this is for everything, right? So there is going to be new opportunities here for you. It's a turning point, period. What does that mean for you in life? Believing in yourself, believing in your own abilities and your own talents is something that I'm seeing here. We're going to clarify it. We're going to see what that can mean. Interesting enough, you also came out with trust at the bottom of the deck. So if I say believe in yourself and believe that there's going to be a turning point, the universe wants you to trust that your needs will be met. Needs. But I'm also hearing desire. For some of you, you may be at this place where you may feel like you are empty on the inside. That glass is empty. You see straight through it. And it is something that you guys are wanting, desiring that you don't have. And the universe is saying, hey, trust me. Just trust. I got you. Okay. I feel like it's a good time for you to start connecting to the universe, praying, meditating, which is something that I'm seeing a lot of you are doing. There's going to be new experiences here and a new cycle. I'd rather have this card here, to be honest, because the other card that came out was Designer. I'm hearing that song, You Fancy, huh? Okay. I don't know. I feel like this turning point is going to, got it. I'm not reading a card. This is you feeling good about yourself. When you go through trials and tribulations, it wears on you, right? Sometimes, especially when you were a kid, remember you used to see people when they were adults, and even as a child, you knew that they had problems and struggles because it was all over their face, right? Thank God I've talked to a lot of you and I've seen a lot of you. You've had a lot of struggles, and I don't see that type of struggle on you. Praise the Lord. Okay. But I feel like this is inwardly. And I feel like this is what you're going to be able to actually be able to put on too, right? So I feel like this is new confidence. This is feeling good. This is you having value in yourself and actually walking around with valuable things on. Again, a turning point for you. I want to go ahead and clarify and see what some of this stuff means. Let's see. Let's get this Destiny card here for Sagittarius. Destiny. Sagittarius here. You got the Sun, and you got the Five of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely amazing. Why is this a turning point? Well, due to this Five of Cups. I mean, the Five of Cups in general talks about what? Despair. Right? Talks about a sense of despair. What does it say here? Even this card, it feels like some of you guys feel so unloved. By who? Everybody? By the people you feel like you should feel loved by, or the people that's supposed to give you love? Some of you are in this place. I'm telling you, this is a part of your turning point. Some of you guys have some regrets. I don't know why though. I never say that with that Five of Cups for you guys, but some of you guys got some regrets about some shit. Not all Sagittarius. So please don't come for me in the damn comment section, y'all. Said not all. But some of y'all got some regrets about either something that you've done, something that you've said. I don't know. Some of you guys are still mourning about getting rid of a fetus. Some of you guys are still feeling regret about how you treated your children, how you could have been a better parent. Some of you guys are feeling regret over the fact that you did not take the leap of faith in the past because you could be somewhere different now. Either way, it has kept you from your happiness, which will return with under the sun here. Okay? The sun is clearing up this sense of despair and depression and sadness. And also at the bottom of the deck, you also have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's not even just an emotional feeling, and it's actually something tangible. Like I said before, you're able to buy designer things, but it's not about buying things, right? You have to feel good on the inside. So the sun is a major arcana, by the way, which means that it is usurping that Five of Cups tenfold. Turn that frown upside down, the universe says. And this is going to be a beautiful thing because here with the trust card, it's like, I already told you that it's going to be good. That was before the sun even came out. Okay. So a healing is definitely happening, and you should be welcoming this new cycle into your life. And again, the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, definitely going to be some money. This is good business sense. You guys have good business sense. This is talking about, recovery, possibly even after money woes that some of you guys have had. Okay. So a really, really good energy here. Let's get this trust. Let's see why trust is coming out here for Virgo. I'm sorry, for Sagittarius. I apologize. I just did Virgo. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, by the way. This is for Sagittarius. Could be dealing with Aquarius as well. Trust. Look at that. Star card is hitting the universal card. That is, baby, if any other card that should have hit this trust card, if the only card it should have been was the star card. Why? Because it's planetary energy. Planetary, which means what? Destined. You get it? We already had destiny. What does it say here? Hope is accompanied by the star card. So for a lot of you, it is like, even the universe is saying trust, and you're like, well, I don't want to get my hopes built up. I don't want to get let down. It's such a Sagittarius energy, right? You got to already prepare yourself for failure, right? The universe is saying, baby, don't do that. Okay. And I know that you're doing it because right next to it is the Nine of Wands. That's that pessimistic attitude that a lot of you have been having. Get out of that shit. You have some of the best cards that's going to clear up for you. It's a renewal in a sense. This is miracles. This is rejuvenation of your feelings, of your life, where things have been pulled away from you, or the things that you've never been able to experience. What haven't you been able to experience? That Queen of Pentacles, perhaps, when it comes down to your money being stable and for you to even have healing in your life. We see it twice with the Sun card. Maybe love. Did you guys know that the Two of Cups was at the bottom of the deck? Trust also talks about trusting that you're going to have what? The love of your life, the partnership where there's mutual attraction, mutual energy and feelings, mutual respect, a bond. This is why the universe is saying for you to trust, and it keeps you having a positive attitude. The star card is optimism. All right, now let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. This is going to be for Sagittarius. We're going to get a little bit more into your money with these cards here. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you. Your cards are coming out like crazy. All right. Okay, didn't have a problem with that. You have, look at this. Oh my God. Ace of Wands. Queen of Wands. Five of Cups. Okay. Hitting what? This trust energy. This is actually, it's so funny because this is not your final card. I meant to tell you guys that too. My fourth is always considered to be that, but that's when I finish this row. Ace of Wands. A newfound feeling. Love it. This is you springing from the depths of despair. Hitting that Five of Cups. It is the point of destiny. It is that turning point for you that's causing excitement. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a lover. I don't care if a love comes in. I don't care if you have a new job that's coming. I don't care if you guys have to travel. It is a beginning of enthusiasm with the Ace of Springs, Ace of Wands. We can read it. A wonderful new opportunity that will present itself. Passionately, you will spring into action here. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and clarify it, see why that's there. This is for Sagittarius. And you guys are going to think things through, mostly in love. You guys are not going to be moving too fast. Yes, you may be excited about the person. Yes, you may be, in love with the person, or they get you very riled up, but you're going to do things differently this time, right? You're going to think about it. Ace of Wands here for Sagittarius. Why is this coming out? Whole new world. Here it is. You got the World card, a lot of success, and then there's the Ten of Cups. What in the world? End of burdens. You're putting down that burden that you've been carrying. I told you. Now you see the reason why. In order for you to be excited about something, you can't be carrying around, problems, right? You can't be indifferent to your happiness. You can't be indifferent. If you guys have been feeling, well, the Ten of Wands does talk about the sense of struggle. It talks about the sense of responsibility, maybe even burnout, perhaps just feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you've had lack of energy. Okay. The Ace of Wands is the opposite again. Like I said, it's just a rejuvenation. Same thing that I'm seeing here, even with the Sun. A new world. A lot of success and achievement is going to be coming out here. It's interesting because you got the World card, which is 360 degrees. This is every area of your life. This is money. This is love. This is where you're living. This is being able to travel, being able to express yourself, even emotionally, because we even have it with the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups came out, y'all. Happiness, a divine union, divine love, a blissful connection, a blissful relationship. Trust. Two of Cups came out, hitting the Trust card. You will have that. You will have a harmonious relationship with somebody, someone that will be a new opportunity here for you. I don't see the past in this reading. I don't. I feel like for some of you, if, because not everybody is, and we're not on the same page here with any readings. But if this was a past opportunity, because the World card can talk about rounding back around or coming back around again, there's a very strong possibility for some of you that it could work. Maybe you have a child with this person. Maybe it's the baby father or baby mother. It's a possibility this could work. That's only for a few of you. I'm just saying what I see today, right? And it's not a personal reading, but that looks really good. Let's go ahead. Let's get this Queen of Wands. Ooh, I see a lot of sexual energy here. Damn. Oof, my gosh. All right. Sagittarius, you got that scorpionic energy that's rising. Let's get this Queen of Wands. Very sexually driven. Whoever it is, they are lighting your fire. I'll tell you that. Yeah, here it is. We got the Two of Wands. Long-term type of thinking. Eight of Wands. Ooh, Empress. Ooh, pleasure. Lord have mercy. Mm, wow. Singles. You're going to be busy, honey. Let me tell you, you're going to be busy. I love the fact that I can see the money aspect with this reading, with this particular card. Abundance is headed your way. Have these arrows literally pointing towards the expansion card here with the Empress energy. You also have someone who is taking aim towards you in a very passionate way, very passionately. Anytime I see Empress card, not all the time, but Empress card hitting that Queen of Wands, it is highly sexually active. Some of you guys may not have been sexually active in a while, so it makes sense. It's like bunny rabbit energy. Whew. All right. I could always tell, even in personal readings. I love when they come out because anybody I talk to on the phone, they be jumping up for joy. It again, like I said, look at how much fire is coming out in this reading. It's not because you're a fire sign. Okay. It's just because this is the energy you're going to be in. I love the fact that there's a lot of happiness here and a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of activity, a lot of busyness too. I do see you guys being very busy and a lot of movement. Movement could be moving, it could be traveling. Okay. But I also see that as well. Be careful with this sexual energy. Some of you guys can end up getting pregnant because you notice I see the sexual energy here with this Empress. And then right before it is a baby back there. Okay. So baby right before it. I just paid attention to it. So if you guys are not in that place where you want to get pregnant, you may want to do some things to protect yourself. Okay. All right. Yeah, you may see yourself with this person. Yeah, you may see yourself with this person for long term. Absolutely. But again, don't move too quickly. That's what we talked about, even with the Ace of Wands. It's also a warning with that eight of Wands. Don't move too quickly. Okay. Take your time. All right. Now, I do have to give some news to some of you who are maybe in relationships or in connections. Some of you guys are definitely at this place where you're thinking about leaving. Leaving because either A, you're the mistress, or leaving because you're the person that is the victim in this situation. Meaning that your person has a mistress, your person is dealing with other people. I do feel a very, I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing a wife and I'm seeing a side chick. I'm seeing a mistress. I'm seeing multiple of mistresses, multiple of side chicks. This could be happening while someone is traveling, by the way. That's the reason why I saw a lot of sexual energy, multiple sexual partners. And the reason why someone is doing this, it almost feels like someone is doing this because they feel lost. So it's like, there's nothing else to really do. This is something that actually brings me joy. I really don't have any aim. I don't have any direction. So the thing that gives me joy or brings me joy is sexual pleasure, right? But then I still see that someone is still running into a brick wall with this Five of Cups, still running into their sadness. Let's read it. It tells you to start focusing on the fact that God loves you and always has the highest intentions for you. It says, have a positive outlook. A positive change will come. Recovery will come. You will recover from life's difficulties or tragedies. It says you will be able to move onward and upward. That's exactly what I'm seeing with the Eight of Wands. Now let's go ahead and clarify this Five of Cups. Look at that. It ends with the Ace of Wands. Wow. A lot of what your sadness has been is due to the fact that you haven't experienced it yet. That's it. You're in the state of sadness because you just haven't experienced it. You had the Five of Cups here, you got the Five of Cups here. Remember, we said it was a turning point, that the universe is going to get you up out of that energy. A lot of you have been dealing with people just as depressed as you are, just as having this despair energy as you. This wayward energy is you. You've been dealing with people who have been on your level. And now that you've grown, you're trying to move on from that, and they don't want to leave you behind. For some of you, they don't want to let you go. This is people, whether it's friends, they're holding and latching on to you, maybe spying on you just to see what you're doing. But either way, you've been dealing with people who were just as emotionally damaged, broken, saddened. I'm not saying you're broken or sad. I'm saying it could be, because this is what this person was doing. This is what this person were. This is where they were. This was a projection of you. This person served as blocks for your creativeness. This your brilliance that you guys have. They served as a certain type of block here. This is who you've been dealing with. What came out is the Page of Swords and also the Seven of Wands. It will make sense that for some of you, it will be hard for you to walk away from a connection if you're married, if you have children. It will make sense, right? And I'm still seeing that for a lot of you, it's kind of hard to move forward. Remember, the Five of Cups is the head of this reading, and we had the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys are refusing to take action to make yourself happy, refusing to move forward, refusing to let someone go, even though you know they're married and they're not available to you, refusing to see the truth about a situation. You're dealing with someone who's emotionally guarded, have been emotionally guarded, and probably will always be emotionally guarded. This could also be a family member, mother, whoever. But again, like I said before, you are around this type of energy, and it's causing you to feel some kind of way. Now, with the Page of Swords, I do feel like there's going to be someone who's going to attempt to try to communicate with you. I feel like the only thing that they can do really is to kind of like watch or spy the best way that they can, because you have either blocked them or you moved. They don't know where you are, or you will be. It's going to put this person in a very crippling situation, okay? Because you're all about your happiness now. You're all about your confidence and being able to be more progressive. But there's someone who's going to be struggling. I definitely see that. But this is you as well, right now in the present. Okay. I like the fact that this card shows this person looking ahead, because this is exactly what the universe is basically saying with that trust card. This is what the universe wants you to do. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the future here. And looking, and she has a sword, which talks about a victory energy. You're going to get clarity. If there has not been any clarity, you will get clarity. And it's positive news. Okay. But stay looking forward. Stay out of your head here with this Five of Cups of feeling like things are not going to go your way. All right. Let's get your last card. We'll be done. Let's get your last message. This is for Sagittarius. Let's get advice here for Sagittarius. Advice for Sagittarius. Ooh, you got the Magician. You guys have some of the best dang cards. I don't think anybody is beating Aquarius. If you're dealing with Aquarius, there's some beautiful things, especially if you meet an Aquarius or you are dealing with Aquarius. Aquarius have the best reading, hands down, for the past month, hands down. You're the second best. Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck in your head, but freedom is happening here. That door is now opening. It's so funny. Some of you guys, this could have something to do with maybe you were waiting for someone to get out of prison too. But anyway, A lot of people watched you in a difficult position and never helped. I never paid attention to that. And this bird sitting on top of that branch, and that bird there is getting out on its own. This is the universe actually helping. There was no bird opening that door or nothing. It seemed like you guys have been struggling for a long time, feeling like you're drowning your emotions, drowning in your tears, where someone was supposed to be supportive and they were not. But again, you're breaking free from that. This card says it is so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't, or you won't be anymore. Here it is again with that word, trust. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence. There's no word confidence on here. Not one. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater confidence if you affirm your freedom. You have to be able to affirm it. You had major arcanas here, which is letting me know that will happen for you. You guys have to understand that. Okay? So the magician is miracles. We actually saw that even with the sun card. Things look so bad and may look like it will never change. That's the reason why you are in a sense of despair here with the Five of Cups. That's the reason why. Okay? I'm not going to clarify that. I'm going to leave that just the way it is. All right? This is what I have for you here, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. If you are interested in a personal reading, all of that information is down below. Make sure if you guys send any money, please make sure you send your email along with it.